Welcome to our journey through the rich history of Pakistan. This ain't your average history lesson, people. We're talking about thousands of years of culture, empires, and stories that will blow your mind. Today, we're exploring the top 10 historical places you must visit. We're talking Mughal masterpieces, ancient cities, and forts that have seen it all. Buckle up because we're about to take you on a trip through time, and trust me, you don't want to miss this. First up, we're in Lahore, the cultural heart of Pakistan, standing before the majestic Lahore Fort. Now this isn't just some fort, it's like a history book written in brick and marble. Built by the Mughal Emperor Akbar, this place has seen it all: emperors, invaders, and even the occasional Bollywood film shoot. You see these walls? They've heard secrets whispered in the Mughal courts, witnessed lavish ceremonies, and probably a few awkward encounters between rival emperors. The architecture, the intricate details, it's enough to make you wonder if the Mughals were even trying, or if they just woke up like this. Flawless. Next we're traveling back in time, way back to Mohenjo-Daro. This, my friends, is not just a historical site, it's a giant question mark in the middle of the desert. We're talking about one of the most advanced civilizations of the ancient world, and they were killing it like 5,000 years ago. And then, poof, they vanished, disappeared, gone, left behind these perfectly planned cities, plumbing that puts modern cities to shame, and a whole lot of unanswered questions. Makes you think, right? What were they like? What happened to them? These are the mysteries that keep historians up at night. Now let's talk about grandeur. The Badshahi Mosque in Lahore isn't just a mosque, it's a statement. Picture this. It's the 17th century, and the Mughal Empire is at its peak. What do you build to show off your power and devotion? This mosque, that's what. With its towering minarets, its massive courtyard that can hold thousands of worshippers, and its sheer scale, the Badshahi Mosque is like the Mughal emperors saying to the world, "We're here, and we pray in style." Let's be honest, you don't survive for centuries in this part of the world without knowing how to build a fort, and when it comes to forts, Rhodes Fort is in a league of its own. This 16th century behemoth is like the Terminator of fortresses. It's massive, it's imposing, and it's built to withstand pretty much anything you can throw at it. Seriously, the walls are so thick they'd make a tank blush, but it's not just about brute strength. The strategic location of Rhodes Fort, perched high on a hilltop, meant it controlled key trade routes. This wasn't just a fort, it was a power move. Okay, hold on to your hats, because we're going even further back in time, to Taxila. This place was a melting pot of cultures, a center of learning, and a major stop on the ancient Silk Road. We're talking about a time when Buddha himself walked these grounds, teaching his message of peace and enlightenment. Imagine that for a second, being in a place where the Buddha himself taught. You can practically feel the wisdom seeping out of the ancient stones. Taxila is a reminder that Pakistan's history isn't just about empires and conquests. It's also about the exchange of ideas, the pursuit of knowledge, and the enduring power of faith. Okay, after all those forts and ancient cities, you're probably ready for something a little more, shall we say, relaxing. Enter the Shalimar Gardens, a Mughal emperor's idea of paradise on earth. Forget your perfectly manicured lawns and your fancy fountains. We're talking about gardens on another level. Imagine cascading waterfalls, reflecting pools so clear you can see your reflection, and flowers blooming in every color imaginable. It's like stepping into a Mughal miniature painting, only it's real and it smells amazing. Now let's fast forward to the 20th century, to a monument that symbolizes the birth of a nation, Minar-e-Pakistan. This towering structure isn't just a pretty face. It marks the spot where the Pakistan Resolution was passed in 1940, setting in motion the movement for an independent Pakistan. Think about that. This place represents the hopes, the dreams, and the struggles of an entire nation fighting for its freedom. It's a reminder that Pakistan's history isn't just about the distant past, it's a story that's still being written today. Deep in the heart of the Cholistan Desert lies a fortress that seems to rise out of the sands like a mirage. Derawar Fort. This 18th century marvel is a testament to the ingenuity and the resilience of the people who built it. Imagine this. You're a traveler crossing the vast, unforgiving Cholistan Desert, and suddenly, on the horizon, You see it, this massive fortress, its 40 bastions piercing the sky. It's a sight that would make Lawrence of Arabia do a double-take. For centuries, the Khyber Pass has been more than just a mountain pass. It's a gateway between worlds. This narrow passage through the Hindu Kush Mountains has been a witness to history. Armies, traders, and travelers have all passed through its treacherous slopes, leaving their mark on the region. Imagine the stories these rocks could tell. Alexander the Great marching his armies through, the Silk Road caravans laden with treasures, and even the occasional spy trying to slip through unnoticed. The Khyber Pass is a reminder that Pakistan has always been a crossroads of civilizations. Our final destination is a place of quiet reflection, the Makli Necropolis. This sprawling city of the dead isn't your average cemetery, it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and for good reason. Imagine walking among thousands upon thousands of tombs, each one a masterpiece of Islamic funerary architecture, stretching as far as the eye can see. It's a humbling experience, a reminder of the passage of time and the enduring power of faith. The Makli Necropolis isn't just a graveyard, it's a testament to the artistry, the beliefs, and the stories of generations past. Thanks for joining us on this historical journey through Pakistan. We've explored ancient cities, majestic mosques, and forts that would make a medieval king jealous. But this is just a taste, people. Pakistan's history is so rich, so diverse that we couldn't possibly fit it all into one video. So, if you want to discover more amazing places, more hidden gems, and more stories that will blow your mind, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing content.